Hey everybody, I'm Robert Guest and I'm here with Jose Noriega and we're talking about criminal law. Now, Jose, one thing our clients ask us is why is a case taking so long? And we can see like delays after someone's arrested till they go to court. We can see delays even after the case is filed. And so why don't you tell us what are some reasons criminal cases can get delayed?
So to throw it into current terms, we're on a pandemic or in a pandemic. And so just practically speaking, there's not going to be any court for a while unless you're in jail and you're stuck in jail, on some type of no bond or a really high bond type of situation. Other than that, though, a lot of times court cases drag out a little bit just because we're missing some stuff, right? We may not have blood results back from your DWI. We may not have DNA results back from whatever the case may be. There's just a lot of different factors that kind of go into it. As a defense attorney, I'll tell you 9 times out of 10, dragging your case out and your case being drug out is for your benefit. I tell people this on the phone all the time or in person is that I don't remember what I did 3 weeks ago. Police officers who remember, who have arrested 50, 40, 60 people a month, they don't remember you from Joe Schmo 6 months down the road, a year down the road.
Let's talk about this a little bit. This is a good kind of subtopic is older cases can be better for the defense. And I kind of tell the story. The first case I ever lost as a prosecutor was a speeding ticket. And this is before video to kind of, date me. But the officer showed up and the ticket had been a year ago, like 12 months since he wrote it. We're in some speeding ticket trial and he gets up on stand and I go, "Hey, is this your handwriting?" "Yeah." "Did you write this ticket?" "Yeah." "Do you remember pulling this person over?" "Nope." And then nothing. And that's just 12 months. And so older cases can be better for the defense. And one of the things Jose was talking about that makes the case take longer is forensics, lab tests. I always tell like state jail dope. I remember it used to take forever. And then there was a time when we couldn't test weed at all because they changed the law on it. And for DWI, you got blood. For other cases, you have DNA. And those things take time. And so the statute of limitations in Texas are generally really long, like minimum 2 years. And so we tell people, the delays can help you because you might have like a speedy trial argument or a witness might not be available. Like we've had police officers get arrested between the time like a case was, arrest and the case gets started or even finishes. And so delays can be useful. I know, and I think this is what clients are speaking to when they mention this, is that the process is stressful, especially if you're looking at a felony with prison time, and the uncertainty is stressful. And so they're coming to us going, "Hey, when is this going to wrap up? When is it going to resolve?" And I mean, I've even had clients, especially onto court appointments, who tell me, I'll take a plea bargain if I could just quit coming to court, right? Because, talked about this, Jose. Have you ever had a case where you're just resetting like every month or every 2 months for years, and, the client gets frustrated? Like, how do you handle that?
Yeah, it does. It just happens. And a lot of times, if we're missing something, then I explain to the client, "Hey, this is what's going on. Like we're missing, your blood test for your DWI, or we sent your blood test out to get retested, which can take some more time." So, just it's a tough scenario to be in because you understand. You don't want to, as a client, you have this burden on your back, right? It's just constantly over you, and you don't know if it shows up on background checks if you're looking for new jobs, and you don't know what the ramifications are going to be eventually. But on the other hand,
and you keep coming to court, right? You keep missing work and all that, or at least you people when they used to go to court.
And so inevitably, you have like this weird dynamic that we kind of have to go through. And it's like, all right, well, they're offering you this, but just realistically, I don't even feel comfortable telling you to take this or do this or
because you don't have the evidence.
You don't have this yet. And so, as Robert said, I think we all took court appointments at some point, and there's always been situations that, just 2 weeks ago, there was a question on the listserv that someone had drugs get tested, and they came back instead of a 3rd-degree felony, they came back as a state jail felony.
Yeah, because the amount.
And so that changes from 6 months to 2 years to 2 years to 10 years. And so
I tell people that in criminal defense, there can be the good result or the fast result, but it's not usually the same result, right? because the more time that goes on, the more chance you have to investigate, and the more chances are for something to go wrong with the state's case. And I also have a theory that, you know, as your client's case is pending, if it's something that, you know, makes your prosecutor mad, or a complaining witness is angry, like, time can dissipate that. Like, your prosecutor might start off really mad at a defendant, but as they file another 500 cases, right, and they have to put those to trial, like, you can kind of lose the energy on it. And then we just kind of get pragmatic about how this is going to resolve itself. And so there can be situations where we understand our clients want this over with and they went over fast. But one of the things that I like about kind of a flat fee structure, where they're not paying us hourly to go to court, right there, it's got like a set limit, you know, for before trial and then trial, is that we can take our time on it, and then the client isn't paying for each court appearance, which, like, for hourly situations, like, you know, family law or other kinds of things, you know, every time you go to court, right, it's a fee. And so I tell people, listen, you've got kind of a flat fee situation here, and you've got a situation where you could potentially get a benefit if we wait, because I've never seen a case just get better for the state. Now, the only exception I'll say this is as time goes on, if you get arrested again, man, that gives the state a lot of leverage. And so as long as you can handle being on bond,
that is by far the worst thing that can happen when you're on bond and the case is kind of dragging out. So just stay out of trouble.
I will say one more thing I want to say with this is for the clients who have just really stringent, you know, punitive bond conditions. Like, I get it, that sucks. Like, if you're running around the interlock in a scram and, like, you got a GPS or something, you're paying all this money out of pocket for years. That's a huge cost. And it's something that, I mean, you haven't been convicted of anything, but, you know, you're on bond and it's affecting your life. Like Jose said, we have people that have pending charges, they can't get a job, right? Or it's holding them back. We understand that. So if you have a question about why your case is taking so long or what's going to happen in the process, we offer free consultations. We'd be glad to talk to you. Our number is 972-564-4644. That's 972-564-4644, or look us up on the web at guestandgray.com.
Thank you very much.